Welcome to the 7th match of the 2019 High Q season, sponsored by New Horizons Credit Union and the Mobile County Public School System. Hi everyone, I'm Bob Grip, your High Q quiz master. Today's match features high school students from Vigor, Blount, and the home team, Theodore. The questions you're going to hear this morning are prepared in 16 categories by educators throughout the country who are all experts in their fields. They try to make the questions equally challenging. Here's how the points are awarded. In a regular category, each team will receive its own question in that area. The team will then have 15 seconds and 4 opportunities to answer. A correct answer on the first try is worth 4 points. Each time an incorrect answer is given, it's worth 1 less point. And each time a team misses it entirely, the other 2 teams can gain 1 point with the correct answer, and I'll explain some of the other scoring as we go on. Good luck, everybody. Score as many points as you can. She is 21 years old, raised in the U.S. by a mother from Japan and a father from Haiti, and she is the first major tennis champion from Japan. She beat Serena Williams for the U.S. Open trophy. Give me her last name.
Osaka.
Correct. 4 points. All right, Blount, here's your question in current events. Give the weight in pounds of the bluefish tuna that sold for a record $3.1 million at a fish market auction in Tokyo on January 5th.
617.
Try again.
614.
Try again.
613.
Try again.
615.
Nope. Teams, wait for the buzzer if you'd like to answer. Vigor.
600.
Sorry. Theodore.
620.
You were so close. 612. Vigor, your question. This country landed a tender and rover on the dark side of the moon, a region that was untouched until now. Give me the name of this country.
Russia.
Try again.
China.
Yes, 3 points. China. Topic is American history. In 1857, a black slave sued for his freedom while living with his master in the free territories. The Supreme Court ruled that a slave cannot sue in federal court because a slave is not a citizen. Give me the full name of this plaintiff.
Dred Scott.
That's right, 4 points. Blount, your question. African slaves often showed their roots in their religious practices during their time in captivity. Although they were heavily Christianized, their practices persisted in a specific style of preaching in which the congregation frequently punctuated the minister's remarks with assents and amens. Name this style of preaching.
Baptism.
Try again. Anybody want to buzz in with an answer? Yes, Vigor.
Holiness.
What was it?
Holiness.
No? Theodore.
Evangelical.
Responsorial is how it was called. Originally a U.S. warship, this ship was repurposed as a Confederate ironclad. Give the name of this Confederate ship.
The Lusitania.
Try again. American history, it was the Merrimack or the CSS Virginia, either one. Biology is our topic. Name the term that describes an organism's pattern of living, including all the ways it uses the resources of its environment, such as space and food. Five seconds. All right, Blount or Vigor? Blount.
Ecosystem.
Sorry, Vigor. It would be niche or niche, either one. Blount. Identify the interactions between individuals of different species when they both need the same resource to survive. An example is deer and squirrels foraging for acorns from the same oak tree in the autumn. Five seconds. Vigor?
Mutualism.
No. Theodore?
Symbiotic.
No. Interspecific competition is the term we needed. Vigor? Identify the type of niche that may be occupied when a species first enters a new and very favorable habitat with plenty of resources and no predators or competitors. 5 seconds. Okay, Theodore or Blount. It's called fundamental or theoretical, either one. We're going to move on to sports. Now, this is a toss-up category, so teams, hands on your buzzers. First team to push its buzzer answers first. 4 points for a correct answer, 1 answer per team. So here's the question in sports. The Cleveland Indians set an American League record for consecutive wins in 2017 and finished that season with the best winning record in the league. Their hopes of going to the World Series were lost when the Yankees defeated them in a 5-game division series playoff. Give the record number of straight wins earned by Cleveland during the regular season. Okay, Blount.
51.
Nope, sorry. Theodore.
12.
No, no. Theodore or Vigor. Okay, Vigor.
15.
No, Theodore.
27.
22. I told you 22. Literature is our topic. In Agatha Christie's short story titled Ingots of Gold, an intelligent man who is an expert on Elizabethan times and the Spanish Armada rented a home in Polyperrin while he searched for treasure from a ship wrecked off the coast of Cornwall. Give the name of the house this man rented. No, you buzzed in early. Hold on. This is still Theodore's. Okay, now Vigor. Do you know the answer? Well, but they buzzed in early, so you get the first shot. Okay, no? Okay. Theodore, Blount.
The Poe's House.
That's right. Very good. 1 point. Blount, here's your literature question. In Toady Cade Bambara's short story titled Raymond's Run, give the first name of the narrator's classmate who practiced piano scales over and over every morning and also won the school spelling bee last week. Five seconds.
Barbara.
Try again.
Mary.
Try again. Anybody want to buzz in with an answer? Theodore.
Catherine?
No. Vigor.
Ashley.
Cynthia is the answer. In Louis L'Amour's short story titled Trap of Gold, on Weatherton's extended trek to mine for gold, tell the specific amount of US dollars he had set as a goal before leaving the dangerous tower of granite he was mining beneath.
$1 million.
Try again.
100,000.
Try again.
6,000.
Try again.
6 million.
No. Teams, wait for the buzzer if you'd like to answer. Blount.
2,500.
No. Theodore.
500,000.
$10,000. Just 10,000. That's all. Time for a question in math. And the rules change in math. Teams will get 60 seconds to give an answer, and each question is directed to a specific team, but everybody gets a copy of the questions for possible bonus points. So the first math question goes to Theodore, so everyone open your yellow math envelopes. If A is an angle in the second quadrant, and the sine of A is 4/5, what is the value of sine 2A in simplest fractional form?
8/5.
Try again.
1 3/5.
Try again.
Sixteen 25th.
Try again. One more try.
Four over 5.
No, sorry. Okay, okay, Vigor?
2/5.
No, sorry. Go ahead. Blount?
1/3.
That was negative 24/25. That's the answer we needed. All right, next question goes to Blount. Everyone open your red math envelopes, please. If a plane flies directly over the head of an observer on the ground at 600 feet per second, at what angle of elevation in degrees will the plane be observed from the ground 1 second later when it is 1,200 feet from the observer? Thirty seconds left for Blount.
$60.
What was it again?
60 degrees.
That's right, 4 points. All right, next math question goes to Vigor, so everyone open your blue math envelopes. If cosine A equals 2/3, find cosine 2A. Thirty seconds left for Vigor.
1/3.
Try again.
Five.
Try again.
2.
Try again. Blunt buzzed in early, so Theodore.
-1/2.
Sorry. Blunt.
5/3.
No, it was negative 1/9. We'll come back to math later. Meantime, we're going to go back to a regular category now, and it's in Shakespeare. In Act 2 of The Winter's Tale, Leontes expects that Hermione's guilt will be confirmed by a Greek god. Name that deity.
Aphrodite.
Try again.
Zeus.
Try again.
Poseidon.
Try again.
Apollo.
Yes, 1 point. Very good. Blunt, here's your question in Shakespeare. In Act 2 of Henry IV, Part 1, Hotspur reviews to himself the plans of the conspirators. He lists as his accomplices his father, his uncle, the Archbishop of York, Owen Glendower, the Earl of Douglas, and one other nobleman. Give the nobleman's last name.
Williams.
Try again.
Jackson.
Try again. Okay, Theodore Vigor. Vigor.
Smith.
No, Theodore.
Portlow.
Mortimer. That's what we needed. In Act 2 of Othello, a great celebration is announced for the night of Othello's arrival. Name the character to whom Othello assigned supervision of the guard on this raucous occasion.
Wilson.
Try again. Blunt.
Iago.
Sorry, Theodore.
Cassio.
Cassio is right, 1 point for Theodore. Geography is our next topic. To travel from the Mediterranean Sea to the Black Sea, one must cross through 2 straits and a sea. Name the sea that sits in between Turkey's European and Asian regions.
Aegean.
Try again.
Adriatic.
Try again.
Caspian.
Try again. Blunt. Say that again?
Mediterranean Sea.
No, sorry. Vigor?
Arabian.
No. The Sea of Maramar. No points. Events in the city of Benghazi during the Obama administration made international headlines. Benghazi is a Mediterranean port city in northern Africa. Name the country that contains the city of Benghazi.
Lebanon.
Try again.
Nigeria.
Try again.
Monaco.
Try again. Theodore.
Libya.
Libya is right. 1 point for Theodore. Hey, Vigor. One of the many arms of the Mediterranean Sea lies along the coastlines of northwestern Italy. This body of water, a sea, is located directly north of the island of Corsica and separates the island from mainland Italy. Name this sea.
The Arabian Sea.
Try again.
The Black Sea.
Try again.
The Caspian Sea.
Try again. Blount.
The Aegean.
No. Theodore. No, it's the Ligurian Sea. Ligurian Sea. No points. We are halfway through our competition right now. Vigor has 3 points. Blount has 5. Theodore's in the lead with 11 points. We're going to start the second half of the competition right now with some questions, this time in chemistry. State the maximum number of covalent bonds that a carbon atom can form.
Three.
Try again.
2.
Try again.
4.
Yes, 2 points. Very good. All right, Blount, here's your question in chemistry. State what the product of the dissociation constants for a conjugate weak acid and weak base are equivalent to. Five seconds. All right, Theodore or Vigor? Anybody have an answer? Nope, it's a long one. Ion product constant for water, or KW. Vigor, give the term used to describe the speed of a molecule having the average molecular kinetic energy. Five seconds. Blount.
Temperature.
No. Theodore. It's called root mean squared speed, or RMS speed. No points. Art history is the topic. To our home team again. Over the course of the 20th century, aesthetic sensitivity and innovative designs spread to consumer areas such as transportation. The car industry has intensified its research into ever more perfect designs, creating affordable vehicles with appealing aerodynamic shapes that offer maximum comfort. One design by the French automaker Renault gave a new look to small cars. Give the name of the small, two-door, four-passenger car that was introduced by Renault in the early 1990s.
Cooper?
Try again.
Coupe. I'm sorry. A coupe?
No, try again. Okay, Blount.
A Mustang.
No, Vigor.
A Kia.
No, a Twingo. Blount, your question. Artists, fashion designers, and filmmakers in the 20th century created in different mediums, allowing for more freedom of expression and broadening their artistic talent. For example, during the final decade of his life, film director Federico Fellini transferred this surrealistic style he employed in his cinema films to highly successful 1984 television commercials for two Italian products. One was Campari. Give the name of the famous pasta brand for which Fellini created commercials.
Gucci.
Try again. You want to buzz in? Vigor.
Prada.
No. Theodore. No answer. It was the kind of pasta called Barilla. Fashion and art combined in this 1965 popular A-line cocktail dress, which was inspired by the art of Mondrian. The streamlined dress is comprised of graphic black lines and geometric blocks of white and primary colors. Give the last name of the fashion designer who said he was inspired by Mondrian to create this simple dress with minimal decoration.
Costello.
Try again.
Cooper.
Try again.
Kennedy.
Nope. Okay, Theodore or Blount? Anybody want to buzz in? Theodore?
Louis Vuitton.
No. Blount? Yves Saint Laurent is the answer we needed. No points. All right, we come to team choice now. Now, in team choice, each team has chosen the topic it wants to be quizzed on. It's 4 points for a correct answer, but the twist in team choice is there's only one answer per team. So Theodore, you chose geography as your question. Again, one answer. Here's your question. The second largest port city in Spain lies to the southwest of Barcelona. This city is directly west of the Balearic Islands and often serves as a ferry point to get to the island of Malacca. Name the city.
Catalonia.
Sorry. Blount or Vigor, you buzz in if you know it. No, it was Valencia. Valencia. Blount, you chose literature. Again, just one answer. In Toni Cade Bambara's short story titled Happy Birthday, on her birthday, the narrator was bored and looking for something to do to pass the time. In the early afternoon, she sat on the rail in front of a local restaurant and watched the cooks sling wire baskets in and out of the frying fat. Give the name of the restaurant. Seconds. One answer. All right. Vigor.
Hell's Kitchen.
No. Theodore. It was the Chicken Shack. Chicken Shack. No points on that. Vigor. You chose American history. Again, just one answer, please. A specific crop that was grown in the vigorous fields of the Gulf states became so economically profitable that it ruled the land as if it were a king. Name this crop that was so tied to slavery.
Cotton.
That's right, 4 points. Very good. All right, time for another toss-up question. It's Shakespeare, so teams, hands on your buzzers, please. In Act 1 of As You Like It, Rosalind and Celia agree that having a third person along on their adventure would be an advantage. Give the name of the character that Celia says she will persuade to join them. Five seconds. Vigor. Go ahead.
Jesus.
No. Theodore or Blount? No. Touchstone. Touchstone is what we needed. Topic is physics. Back to Theodore. Name the physical quantity that describes how quickly velocity changes.
Acceleration.
Correct. 4 points. Did that pretty quickly. Blount. State the name given to the phenomenon that occurs when the frequency of forced vibrations on an object matches the natural frequency of the object, resulting in an increase in amplitude.
Sound.
Try again.
The Doppler effect.
Try again. Do you want an answer, Theodore or Vigor? No, it was resonance. Vigor. State the name given to a device that stores electric charge and therefore electrical energy.
Battery.
Try again.
Generator.
Try again. Theodore or Blount? Blount.
Transformer.
No. Theodore? No. Capacitor. Capacitor will store energy, at least for a little while. Topic is American government. Give the name of the group who must decide a presidential election if no candidate wins a majority 270 of the 538 electoral votes.
Senate.
Try again.
House.
House, yes, 3 points. All right, Blount. Give the two-word term used to describe the detailed estimate of receipts and expenditures for the federal government's coming fiscal year. Seconds.
Gross revenue.
Try again. Okay, Theodore or Vigor? Theodore.
Budget.
What was it?
Budget.
No. Vigor? No, I asked for a two-word term, federal budget. Federal budget. Vigor, your question. 8 presidents have died in office, and 1 was forced to resign. Give the last name of the man who became President of the United States when President Richard Nixon was forced to resign on August 9, 1974.
Ford.
That's right. Very good. 4 points. Gerald Ford. World history is the topic to Theodore now. Burma gained its independence from the British in 1948. In 1989, the country changed its name to reflect what it was called in the native language of the people. Give the new name adopted by Burma in 1989.
Myanmar.
Right, 4 points. Blount. In 1967, the Igbo people of southern Nigeria fled eastward under attack from Muslims in the north, then attempted to secede from Nigeria to form a new independent state. After 3 years of civil war, the Igbo, having suffered more than 1 million casualties, surrendered. Give the name of the state that the Igbo were trying to form. Five seconds. Okay, Theodore Vigor. Anybody know an answer? It's called Biafra. Vigor, your question. In 1957, several European nations combined efforts to set up a free trade zone that would enable them to compete more effectively with the economic might of the United States. This organization was originally called the European Economic Community, EEC, or the Common Market. Give the name by which the EEC is known today.
United Nations.
Try again.
European Union.
Yes, 3 points. Very good. Time for the last question in today's contest. It is a math toss-up worth 4 points. Everybody gets a copy. Don't open them yet. Everybody gets a copy of the question for possible points. So now, everybody open your white math envelopes, please. In triangle ABC, point D is on AB, point E is on AC, and DE is parallel to BC. If the measure of angle ACB is 48 degrees and the measure of angle ADE is 61 degrees, what is the measure in degrees of angle BAC? Thirty seconds left, teams. Vigor.
71.
That's right, 4 points. Very good. So today's final score, Blount with 5 points, Vigor with 18. Today's winner, Theodore, with 24 points. Congratulations.